Just a couple of days ago, Bandai has held an official livestream to tell us all about Gundam TCG future in 2026. In this video, I'll tell you all about the news and the reveals that have been talked about during that livestream, so bear with me, because Gundam TCG future in 2026 will be huge. To start, they have shared some numbers. As of now, 700,000 people have participated in Gundam organized play. So that's a very huge number that shows that the game is up and running and healthy, and that people are eager to play it. In this occasion, they have also acknowledged the distribution and printing problems that have been affecting the game up until now. If you're familiar with the game, you may know that getting your hands on product has been quite difficult, especially in some zones. We'll see how GDO3 launch will go, but they said they're working on it, and as of now, the only thing we can do is being faithful and just wait and see. I won't be talking about the GDO3 spoilers right here, because I have a series for that. If you wanna see them, if you're interested, you can see the cards that they revealed in the reels here on the channel. So let's move on. They then have shown us some product from Bandai regarding the Iron-Blooded Orphan deck and the Gundam G-Quads deck. They have shown us the alternative versions of the Gundam Barbados Fourth Form, the McGilly Schwalb Greys and from Iron-Blooded Orphan, and the Gundam G-Quads and the Red Gundam from the Clan deck. They have also shown us two special promotional arts for the EX resource. One with Laughter Franklin from Iron-Blooded Orphan, and one with Sugais from Gundam G-Quads. This seems to be a very cool product. We are yet to see some other alternative arts, and this will be launched on 27th of February, so it's very soon, but the pre-orders were already up, and the product seems to be sold out as of now. It is unknown if it will ever reach the local game store, since Bandai product seems to be, quite exclusive. We then have the official title for GDO4 coming out the 24th of April. Is Phantom Aria, and they told us that Victory Gundam and Turn A Gundam will appear in this set. They have shown us blurred images of the blue Victory Gundam and the white Turn A Gundam. Another news from this set is the fact that from now on, some series will appear color shifted in new sets. For example, they presented us a green version of Suletta Mercury. They have announced Sophia from Witch from Mercury in green, and so it appears that Witch from Mercury will appear with color shifted cards in green. So if you want to play Academy, if you want to play Witch from Mercury, you'll be able to play the white package and the green package, and they said that this will happen more often in the future, so we'll see familiar faces with a new color. They've also announced the first extra booster for Gundam TCG. It's called Eternal Nexus, will come out 26th of June along with the starter deck 10 Generational Pulse, and it's a collaboration with Gundam G Eternal. You may know this game, it's a gacha game for phone. They already collaborated with the extra bases that were promotional cards for GDO2. They also had inside a code for the game. It's a super deformed Gundams game. An extra set is a sort of a mini set with fewer cards and special treatments. In this case, it's a collaboration with the Super Deformed Gundams. They have already announced that many of these cards will be designed for multiplayer games, so the 2v2 mode or the 4 free-for-all mode. It's to be seen if the whole set will be around multiplayer or something will also be standard legal, so to say. They have presented the Phoenix Gundam, the Psycho Gundam EX, Gundam Aquarius and Haro. So if you're a fan of Haro, this set is made for you. The next set will come out 24th of July. It's called Freedom Ascension and it's the first anniversary of Gundam TCG set. They have presented Strike Freedom Gundam in blue, so we might expect Seed to come to blue. Maybe they'll print blue Kira Yamato. We'll just have to see that. As for new series, they have presented G Gundam for Freedom Ascension, so Shining Gundam will come to the game, Tomonkashu will come to the game, and they have also said that many of the Shining Gundam iconic moves will come to the game as commands. All these three cards were again presented in a blurred version and they are in the color white, which is, you know, not what I expected for the character, but there it is. They have also announced that 2 more series will come to Freedom Ascension along with G Gundam, so I'm very curious to see what they are. I'm very excited for the anniversary. They have hyped it up quite a bit, so we will see what they'll have for us. Speaking of the anniversary, they have also announced a special box set that will contain 24 cards for each color that are supposed to be staples of the game. It's an introductory box to try and bring more people to the game for the first anniversary, so it will have 25 staples for each color. It will have 4 Freedom Ascension boosters, it will be a special storage box, so that's cute, and it will also have some special token and resources. And they have announced that there will be a special EX base with the Shining Gundam, so if you're a fan of G Gundam, you just can't miss this. There's one thing about this Strike Freedom Gundam that is very interesting. If you look in the top corner of the card, in the block number set, so to say, it will show the number 2. So you may know that we have the beta cards, they have the beta symbol there, and then everything else we have has the number 1. But Freedom Ascension will have the number 2. So what does this mean? Well, Bandai card games have this number that identifies the block, so to say, of cards. This will become relevant if they'll ever decide to introduce a rotation in the game. So, for example, like for Magic the Gathering Standard or for One Piece, they have a limited number of cards that are legal to play in organized play at the moment, and that number is how Bandai identifies these blocks that are legal or not legal in the format. So, the existence of the number doesn't by itself mean that we will have a rotation. For example, the One Piece TCG has it, but other TCG from Bandai like Digimon have the number but don't have a rotation. So this is just speculation, it might be just future proofing like in the case of Digimon, or it may just know that we will eventually have a rotation like in One Piece TCG. For the future after the anniversary, they have announced 4 starter decks from 11 to 14 in the end of 2026, and also GDO6, but we don't have any other information at the moment for these ones. We will be waiting. I'm hoping that they will finish their work with the series that they are using right now, and then these 4 decks will be introducing new series, and then from there on in 2027 we'll focus on different series so we can have a much more variety of units in the game. We also have news about competitive games. The new competitive season will start in April, just right after the World Championship in Japan. We don't have a date yet for America and Europe, Oceania and so on. We will just have to wait, but we do have news. We know that they want to introduce a new circuit of competitive play, so aside from regionals, there will also be some store championship that will grant you a place in nationals and then regionals and then the world championships. So they want to bring the competitive play in much smaller places so that more people can participate in competitive game. Also, from 2026, the competitive season will be split in 2 seasons. First part of the year with spring and summer will be season 1, and then we will have season 2 in winter and autumn. So it seems like they wanna bet on the competitive side of the game, and they are trying to refine it so to make it better. You may know that for now it was quite impossible to submit to regionals. There was a small amount of places and they tend to run out very fast. Speaking of regionals, they have also announced the Gundam TCG Expo, so it will be a fair for the game, separated from the Bandai Card Fest, separated from regionals. It will just be fair for fans to go, to play with other fans, to get exclusive merch and so on. They didn't really told us much about it, but we will be having news soon. Last but not least, they have announced the serialized card battle is some sort of new type challenge pushed to the extreme. So instead of winning exclusive cards with new art, you will be winning serialized cards, so cards with a small number on it, so you will know that just a little amount of them is available at any time. The winner of the serialized card battle will be winning one serialized card, and also the participant will be able to join a lottery and also win other serialized cards. So it seems like they want to push the competitive side of the game, but also, you know, the collecting side of the game. That was all the news from the Bandai livestream. I'm excited, I love this game, and I hope to see more in the future.